All right, let's talk about Pearl Jam. What do we know about Pearl Jam? Well, I have lots of videos on my website telling you about the photos and the stories behind the photos. But I just want to talk in general about Pearl Jam. One, they were so good to me, it was stupid. Eddie Vedder, Stone, Jeff, Dave, and Mike always were just good to me. We had a lot of fun back in the day. And then they trusted me to direct my first music video for Jeremy. You couldn't ask for more from a band and from a bunch of guys. I was blessed. I love those guys and everything they did for me. And I love the photos. Every time I look at the photos, I do nothing but smile. But I want to talk about the live shows and the amazing performances that they gave. I remember the first time I saw them live, I was blown away. This is in New York City. And from that point on, for the following year or so, every time they did a show in New York, I saw LA, Seattle, Denver, Dallas, wherever it was, I'd always invite a friend, get tickets from the band and invite a friend to see the band play. And my friends didn't know who they were. They'd always go, "Who's Pearl Jam?" I go, "Just come and see them." Every one of those friends that walked out of the show became massive Pearl Jam fans. Pearl Jam won fans over each show at a time. I never saw it with any other band, but every show that they performed, people fell in love with them. It was like love at first sight. So all these live shows added up to a lot of great live photos. A lot of them I haven't even shown to people, but there's a ton of really great live stuff. My favorite show of all shows was New York City, the Roseland Ballroom, where they were performing with the Chili Peppers and the Smashing Pumpkins. Great shows, great live performances, but there's this one moment during the show where back in those days, a photographer was allowed to shoot the first 3 songs and then they kicked you out of the pit. Well, during this one show, the 3 songs happened and then the security guy tells everybody to leave. And I said to the security guy, whispered in his ear, "I'm with the band." He didn't care. He grabbed me and started dragging me out. And I started struggling and fighting him, saying, "No, no, no." And right in the middle of the 4th song, Eddie looked down and saw this happening and kind of just stopped singing, went down, grabbed the security guy off of me and told him, "He's with us." And so that was really funny that I used to joke with Eddie, "You saved my life from being my ass kicked." The last time I saw them play was in San Jose. I think it was in 92, 93, somewhere around there. And that was the last time I saw them perform. And it was actually the last time I saw the band. And I hadn't seen them since. Still haven't seen them since. I did run into Eddie Vedder once, 10 years later. But otherwise than that, I haven't seen the guys. But I'll always be grateful. I'll always be thankful for the love and the respect that they gave me during those years. And I'm proud of the photos because I think all my Pearl Jam photos are a big part of their history, a big part of their history.